Well, we have been members for 20 plus years, and professionally, on a personal level, I think that's where I'd start because I started getting involved, and at that point, even being a member, you really had to put a little bit of effort into it and go out there and get your name out there. So that's what I did. I served as an ambassador and then was asked to be on the board of directors. And with that, we got our name out there. So now Birmingham Bloomfield Credit Union is the name of the credit union in Birmingham. And we are the second oldest credit union in the state of Michigan. And that was pretty much a big, powerful message to let the community know. And with that, by me attending a lot of events and promoting the credit union, the chamber, being part of the chamber, we acquired a lot of new members, loans coming in, more or less recognition that we were around, and we were part of the school system. So that was a really good plus too, because we partner a lot with the schools, and so does the chamber, because the chamber is a chamber of action. And I can use an example, referring back to the fact that we've been the second oldest in the state of Michigan. You drive by Lincoln, nobody really knew who we, sometimes didn't know where we were. So I had a little conversation with the city of Birmingham, and after a while, they allowed us to put a sign up. And I thought, well, what better way to do that, to partner with a chamber member? So I called Scott Gardner. He created a wonderful sign with me, and we also partnered with Ross Chapman, who did all the electrical work. And we now have a beautiful sign out there. And when that was being done, one of the local businesses was looking on, and they actually hired Scott to put a sign at their company as well. So it was a chamber in action. And so, I can't speak enough about what the chamber has done for myself and for Birmingham Bloomfield Credit Union. Okay, well, I am proudly on the membership committee, and we are assigned, various businesses to call on, and I try to go out there as much as I can because we really only partner with chamber members, which I feel is very important, and it's very important for us to let them know that we do only partner. So when I call, I'll just say that, I'll say my name is Linda Hatfield, and I tell them I'm representing the Birmingham Bloomfield Chamber of Commerce. And right off the bat, and I tell them I do serve on the board of directors, and I say I basically see that their dues are up for renewal, and I want to make sure that they got or are getting everything that they thought they should with their chamber membership. And so that kind of leads it into letting them answer me, and if they don't feel they are, I always tell them they like to meet with me or what can I do to help them out, and I email them current events that are going on, and I even go as far as telling them I will meet them at a certain event or which one they feel would be better off for their business, because every event is not for every business. But I feel the chamber does a great job in all the events that they do to try to engage every type of business, not just a big company, but the smaller businesses too. And I think the smaller businesses are ones that we need to reach out to, and that's what I try to do. Example of a one-man show would be Kelly Lewis of Alpha Lifestyles. Kelly's been around for a long time, but she decided that for her business to grow, she had to get out there a little bit more. She also became an ambassador, and also, as I stated, serves on the board of directors. But she knew to help the business, she had to get a little bit out there. And I think when you're starting a business, you have to think about that first. Going back to the fact that the chamber has a lot of events, I would pick and choose one that they feel would be appropriate. And with the team of 4, you guys could easily help them decide what would be best for their business. And I'm sure that they already do that when they join the chamber, that they're already told what would be good for them. I fortunately am able to go out because that really is primarily my job, so I am to that extent fortunate that my bosses allow me to do that. But I would say if you are going to join the chamber, you have to do some work yourself to get out there. So I would tell them to talk to you guys, to talk to the chamber staff, and even some of the ambassadors or board members, and reach out to them. Oh, absolutely. And I will tell you this, several people that I reach out to that have joined the chamber because of meeting them in the community, one of the first things they've ever said is they cannot believe the amount of emails they get reminding them about events, and I'm a big advocate of making sure that things are done sooner than later. Don't just tell me a week ahead of time. And the chamber is wonderful at that. Getting the word out there of any events that are going out, and through the various social media, your website's great, your Facebook posts, and especially, like I said, your emails, constantly coming out telling us, and even your cards, the blue cards that come out that tell you all the events. They give you months ahead of everything that's happening so you can prepare, and that's exactly what I do. I'm more, I know months ahead of time an event that I'm going to attend. And I think that would help too with the smaller business, because they could prepare for taking a little time and what they feel would be beneficial. They do have they have 3, I believe, in their action groups, and I've attended a couple of them. I unfortunately am involved in other things besides the Birmingham Chamber, but I have heard nothing but wonderful things with them as well. The action group, going back to the smaller business, would be great, because a lot of people I know, whether it be antiques or an insurance, someone who has their own insurance company or that, they have attended these, and it really is more of a one-on-one where you are given that a lot of the members are referring you, and it really is more of a smaller group. So I know that Bonnie Miles of the Chamber would be willing to help you with getting involved in one of those action groups. Even with the bigger businesses per se, we're fortunate enough to have some of the bigger businesses with their sponsorships. It's enabling a lot of the smaller businesses to attend a lot of these events, and that's key, because we do have to at point charge a minimal amount as we can. And I know with the sponsorships of the bigger companies, it is allowing, whether it be the business after hours now, I know, that are free to the membership, do these sponsorships. So, and the Professional Edge is another one. You could probably talk to Andrea, and she could hook you up in a Professional Edge in which you can talk about your business. And that's even more of a one-on-one, smaller group. I am in a financial institution, so because of that, every 700 members there are, can come in here. So it's a little easier for me to get business. But if you are in a medical field, what they try to do is align you with somebody that's going to help you in that particular business. And they do. They break it out, and I think a lot of the events try to do that as well. And whether it be, even like I said, a member coffee, it's everybody is in there. So yeah, absolutely. Well, actually, to be honest with you, we participate in ones that I can think of, because us being a community credit union and open to everybody in Oakland County, we have the school districts and everybody else in the community. We actually are part of the Village Fair, which is in the spring, which is, I believe, going on their 60th, possibly, Village Fair, and it's held at Shane Park, and I get a ton of exposure just by having sponsorship tables, and you are seeing a lot in the community. It's a wonderful event. It's a 4-day event. The Halloween parade, I have to tell you, is in the fall, and at first when I signed up, I thought we're not going to get anything, and we have more fun because it's a kids' day, and you see a lot of parents there, and them seeing even us in the community is pretty nice, because they're like, wow, your credit union's in the community. So I would think with any dance or anything related to children, dentists, anything in the area, I would definitely encourage them to get involved in the Halloween parade. Once again, contact the chamber. But another one too is a back to school event. Back to school, a lot of the kids probably are in this area. I know that the Birmingham schools have 90 municipalities, so someone has to live in the area. So we actually sponsor that, and it's a day to meet the superintendents. And the schools are probably a key to this community. So that's a wonderful event, and the Chamber has hosted this, and it's very well attended, and the Chamber has a wonderful relationship with the school districts. So I would recommend those three. A wonderful experience, and I can't even put in one word. I would just say, if you want to see your business grow, become a Chamber member. I am a very proud member of the Chamber of Action.